Welcome to your darkest fears, where nightmares begin. Story 1. The Detention Room. There's a door in our school no one talks about. Room B17. Off the east wing, down a dead-end hallway that smells like mold and metal. It used to be a detention room, but after what happened to Mr. Halverson, it was sealed off, padlocked, shuttered, forgotten. Or so we thought. It started with Jamie. He got caught vaping in the locker room and was sent to detention, but not to the library or the vice principal's office. They said the regular room was full, so they sent him to B17. Only, we never saw Jamie again. The school claimed he left early, went home sick, but we all knew something was off. His locker was still full. His phone never turned back on. And the weirdest part, his twin sister Ellie said she heard him whisper her name in the middle of the night, from outside her window. Then it was my turn. I got caught skipping gym. Minor infraction. But I was assigned detention. Room B17. I tried to protest, to ask for an alternative, but they just smiled. The kind of smile that says, "Too late." They walked me down the hallway. The walls seemed to pulse, as if the building itself was holding its breath. The janitor unlocked the door with a heavy brass key. "Be done by 5, he said. No later. Inside, the room was freezing. Dust-coated desks, flickering lights. Chalkboard, cracked down the middle. I sat alone, feeling like I'd walked into a tomb. At 4:12, I heard a knock, from inside the supply closet. I froze. Then it knocked again. Louder. Desperate. I tried to leave, but the door wouldn't budge. The knock became pounding, and then the closet creaked open. Jamie stepped out, but it wasn't Jamie anymore. His skin was gray, eyes sunken. His mouth hung open like a vent, leaking smoke. "Don't let it take you too," he whispered. Then the walls began to bleed. The lights went out. I don't remember getting out. Just waking up in the nurse's office with blood under my nails and a piece of torn paper in my pocket. It just said, "Room B17 feeds." And the door's gone now, like it was never there. The end. Story 2. Picture Day. Every year, our school does Picture Day like every other. Set up in the gym, lines of kids, fake smiles, click, flash, done. But something happened last year. The photographer was new, a tall man with a bald head and too many rings. His assistant wore mirrored sunglasses indoors. No one knew who hired them. The pictures came out wrong. Not obviously at first, but once we got the proofs, we noticed. Amanda's eyes were missing in hers. Just black pits. Tyler's picture showed hands behind his shoulders, except he was the only one in the frame. Katie's image was upside down, and in the background was what looked like the burned-out ruins of the school. Everyone thought it was a sick prank, until the disappearances started. Amanda vanished first. Her room was found torn apart, mirror cracked, her picture stuck to the glass. Then Tyler was found in the gym, unconscious and muttering about them pulling me through. His skin had freezer burns. When it happened to Katie, she had screamed something before vanishing. "They're on the other side!" My picture hadn't come in yet. I started checking every reflective surface I passed. Mirrors, phone screens, windows. Every time I swore I saw movement just behind me. I tracked down the photography company. No records. The address on the business card? A condemned warehouse. Then one day, my photo arrived. I didn't want to look, but I had to. My reflection stared back, but it was older, wrinkled, eyes bloodshot, smiling too wide, and behind me, dozens of hands pressed against a mirror, trying to reach through. I turned and smashed it, but it's too late now, because every screen I see, every reflection, they're there, waiting. The end. Story 3. The Forgotten Hallway. There's a hallway in Northridge High that's not on any blueprint. Not even teachers talk about it. But we all knew it existed. It's at the back of the 3rd floor, past the language rooms, behind the vending machine. If you move it, there's a narrow door. No handle, just a keyhole. Legend said the hallway was built decades ago for a student who went mad. They let him wander back there alone. Said it was therapeutic. He never came out. Me, Nate, and Jordan decided to find out if it was real. We brought bolt cutters, flashlights, and a Bluetooth speaker to leave music playing at the entrance, so we could follow it back if needed. We cut the lock and stepped through. Inside, the air was warm, stale, like a basement that hadn't been opened in years. The hallway stretched on forever. Tiled floor, pale green walls, lockers, but older, rusted. It smelled like spoiled milk and ammonia, and it was silent. No music, no speaker connection. We kept walking, thinking we'd find a back exit or a janitor's tunnel, but the doors led nowhere. Just black rooms. Some had desks, others had things. Dolls nailed to walls, chalkboards filled with gibberish, a clock with no hands. Jordan started acting strange, said he could hear the boy, whispering his name. We wanted to turn back, but the hallway had changed. Curved, sloped downward, like it was folding in on itself. Then we saw the writing on the wall. Keep walking, or it finds you. And footsteps, not ours. Heavy, dragging, getting closer. We ran. I don't know how, but I got out. Slammed the door behind me. It vanished. Nate and Jordan didn't. Their names were removed from school records. Their lockers emptied overnight. Teachers didn't remember them, but I do. Because sometimes when I pass the vending machine, I hear knocking behind it, and the faint echo of footsteps that don't belong to me. The end. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe.